This is a holiday and the park is deserted. It's like somebody threw a world and nobody came. Do you ever wish for just for one day you could play out your life as a movie star? I think I would pick the 1940s and Lauren Bacall, and I'd be driving home and Humphrey Bogart was my husband, and I'd say, honey, I'm home. So happy to see you today. Thank you so much for coming back and seeing me and Desi. I hope you had a good week. Desi and I, we had a pretty good week. We had some adventures that I want to share with you later, but I'm going to do a favorites video for you right now. I love doing favorites. I mean, they're so happy. Well, because they're all my favorites. But still, I think I've got some really neat things. I've got some shoes I want to show you in a bag, some makeup, skincare, but just, you know, I picked things out that were happy. You know, I picked out a skirt in a color I've never worn in my life just because I thought to myself, that color is happy and I need cheering up. And so do the people around me. So what people around me? I don't know. But anyway, I'm so happy you're here and I want to share favorites with you today. Now, the first thing I wanted to share with you is a beautiful pair of sandals that I got. And I always think of shoes as almost like jewelry for your feet. So, you know, I like practical shoes and safe shoes. I mean, the shoes that I wear now are not the shoes I wore 20 years ago. So I take a lot of things into consideration, but I like them to be beautiful. I like them to be sturdy and safe and practical, but still, you know, attractive. And I found these sandals. I got these at Khols. And I kind of was shopping online, and you know, you can pick out what you want, pay for it, and then you just drive up and they throw everything in your trunk. Anyway, I like that. Kind of the lazy woman shopping. But anyway, so these are called Soul Naturals, and these are so cool. They have a wonderful arch support. They're very soft. They have them in all kinds of sizes. So I mean, I'm an 8 wide, so it's kind of difficult sometimes for me to find any shoes in a wide, but anyway, these fit like a dream and they're so comfortable, but they're safe on the bottom, so I love that. Dizzy, where'd my shoes go? Dizzy, did you take my shoes? Ah. One of my favorite things for May is a handbag that I had my eye on for months, went on sale, and this is the Stone & Company leather bag. This is in navy and cream, and it is all leather. It has a beautiful, beautiful sheen to it, and it is just the right size, just the right weight. It's kind of a dome shape. It reminds me of the 1940s, Humphrey Bogart, Lauren Bacall, The Big Sleep. And you know, the cars kind of reminded me of this kind of dome shape in the 1940s, and I love the fashion. So I love this bag. You know, in person it looks so expensive. I have total strangers come up and compliment me on this bag. This was $104 and I got it for about 50% off. It comes with a little power pack. This is like, you know, something that if you're in a store and you realize, oh my gosh, my phone is dead or it's gonna die, you just plug your phone into this, and this is something like you charge maybe once a week, you know, once every 2 weeks. It's kind of like, you know, those halos they sell on QVC. I know you know what I mean, but anyway, they include this little device with the bag, so I can just slip this in my bag and just have the confidence that I can charge my phone anytime I want. So I love that. So that right there is what? Probably a $20 value. So the whole thing was $56. I don't know. I love it. I love this bag. I love skincare and I love products that have hemp. There's something about the CBD cream or the hemp that it just reacts very well to my mature skin. And the last month I've been using the CBD cream. This has sunflower seed oil and sapphire seed oil. That reminds me of Donovan, but anyway. This has a lot of beautiful, lovely ingredients. No THC, so I'm not getting high on this. But sometimes when I'm filming, I get a little too much sun, even though I have sunscreen. So this is so cooling. Whether you put this in the refrigerator or not, this is so cooling. This is called Miss Bud's CBD cream. But it's wonderful and it's cooling and it's soothing, so when I get too much sun on my face or if my face is irritated at all, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful product. This was sent to me by a subscriber. Janet, I love you. Thank you so much. This is my second one, so this is a repurchase for me, but I love it. It's hard to find. It's hard to find. But yeah, I absolutely love it. So I have it and I have a backup. It's good. I have a new drugstore favorite when it comes to concealers. I know it sounds silly, but we know how hard it is to find just that right consistency with a concealer that's going to cover what we need to cover without settling in our lines and pores, without being too shiny and just silly looking. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte. And this is new to me. It has a tiny little wand. It's kind of like the anti-shape tape. But this is the most effective concealer that I have ever used from the drugstore. This reminds me of the Bye Bye Under Eyes, only not as greasy, not as shiny. So this is kind of, I don't know, it's so effective. It's somewhere between the Shape Tape and Bye Bye Under Eyes. So I think if you pick this up, I think you'll really like it. But I can be kind of quirky and a little funny, you know, when it comes to some of my favorite products. And this right here is like a beat up palette. This is by CYO. This is a contour highlight and cream blush palette. These are all creams and they look so pretty and I've loved them, and I've never found anything that is as beautiful as this particular palette. This has been my go-to for years, and I had to get this on eBay last week because they discontinued this brand like, I don't know, 6 months ago, so they don't make this anymore. But I found, finally, I don't have to buy, this off of eBay anymore. I found a dupe, and I found a cream blush that is just as good. And this is from the Believe collection. You actually, to get it, you have to physically go to a Dollar General. And it's very reasonably priced. It's the Dollar General. But it's so pigmented. And it feels like butter on your finger. And it just melts into your skin. So it gives me the same thing that my go-to palette has done for years. It just gives you that kind of shiny, dewy look, like you're really blushing. I picked up this skirt. This is a very bright colored skirt, a maxi skirt with the big like 1940s buttons on it, and I want to try this on and show you what it looks like. But my whole point of buying a skirt in this kind of bright orange was to try to pick up some things that seemed happy and whimsical. To admit, I don't always have a lot of luck when I order clothes from Amazon. That's why the fashion shows on YouTube from Amazon clothes to me are so crucial, because it's hit or miss. So if I have a creator that I love to watch and she likes something, then I know it's of quality and I can order it. But unless I see it verified, I'm nervous about it. So now this is something I got off of Amazon, that it's a skirt, and I love it. And what was happening is I was getting all these really beautiful happy tops, but I wanted something neutral for the bottom. I wanted a white skirt and I wanted a black skirt. And that sounds easy, right? Oh, I'll just get a black skirt, but it's been really hard for me. And I wanted it high-waisted so it could kind of trim me down a little until I lose a little weight. But anyway, I found a beautiful black skirt. I want to show it to you, but this is from Amazon. It's a black skirt. Show and tell. But anyway, it's high-waisted. It moves just it's like a swing skirt, but it moves just beautiful. Goes with everything. It washes just fantastic, and it's a wonderful staple to have in your wardrobe.
There's no second chance. We messed it up, torn apart in every way. Ruined the romance in a slow-mo dance. Now we're going under.
Staying with that happy theme, I got a beautiful swing top. This is by Crofts & Barrel. The material is just, oh, it's just to die for. It just moves right with you. You just swing with it. This runs very, very true to size, and I did size up because I wanted a lot of swing. But I love that, the color of like black and pink, and I don't know. I love this. I love this top because it looked very expensive, very classy, and it moves right along with any skirt that you might want to wear it with. But if you wear it with white pants or black pants, it just gives it such an elegance. So I want to show you what this tunic looks like on. I think it's so cute. I was reading about this survey, and they said like 80% of men said their very favorite color on a woman is red. That if a woman walks in and she has a red dress on or a red top, they immediately are attracted to her. Do you think that's true? I don't know. But guess who got a red top? Anyway. I love this one. I think this is so pretty and so classy. This is another swing top. So I want to show you what this looks like with the Amazon black skirts. enjoyed the favorites, and you know, I was just so happy today to be able to talk to you. And you know, on Memorial Day, it was such an emotional day for me, and I was alone. And I had a misunderstanding with a very, very close person in my life, someone I love very much, but it was a misunderstanding. And you know, lately I haven't exactly felt myself, and I think that's understandable. So I think I kind of, I don't know, just maybe took something too personally. And it hurt. It hurt. And I went on my day, I packed up my camera bag, I took all my cameras to the park. And I was filming and I was upset. And I have not been upset like that for years. It's Memorial Day and I came here to say hello to my grandfather. I forgot there's this lovely little place here where I can sit and think. And I wrote this person that I had a misunderstanding with, not knowing if that person was receptive to it or not, but I wrote down the top 10 things I love about that person. And then I clicked send. And the response was absolutely glorious. Life goes on and everything is the same for such a long time, and then one day you wake up and everything has changed and you feel different and you want to do something different because I just wanted to ask you, is there somebody in your life that you haven't talked to for a while, or is there somebody that maybe you had a misunderstanding with? I don't know. I mean, could you just sit down and just write down the top 10 things that you love about that person and just send it to them and see what happens? I mean, you don't have to, you know, I'm just throwing it out there, but it not only felt so good to list those things and to feel those things that you love about a person, but I realized in all the years that I have loved this person, I never told them the things that I love about them the most. And that's what made it so rewarding. Look at that. Borowski. You've been a really good boy this week. How come? Do you think you could shake? Do you think you could shake? Oh, thank you very much. What do you want to do today? You know what we should do? Desi, you want to go to the zoo? You want to go to the zoo? Okay, we'll go to the zoo. Hey everybody, thank you so much for spending this time with us today. I loved every second of it. So have yourself a good, safe new week, and when you're done with your week, you come back and see me and Desi, okay? All right, it's a deal.